Got a friend or family member who needs to be pranked? Get them with a Brady wake-up call on Classic Rock 96.5.
So I was contacted by Lindsay. She explained to me that her husband, Justin, doesn't like the new neighbors that moved in next door over the summer. Justin hasn't even had a conversation with the new neighbors, but he doesn't like them. And it's over little things. They park their car crooked. He leaves his garage door open. The kids are always playing outside. Lindsay thinks he's being ridiculous. So I'm going to call Justin, just kind of remind him that it could be much worse in this Brady wake-up call.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Justin.
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Justin, my name is Brady Burns. This morning, your wife gave me your phone number and suggested that I give you a call. And I want to apologize. I haven't had a chance to introduce myself or introduce my family.
Yeah, what can I do for it?
Okay, your fence. There is about, when I went out there and measured it, there's 1.5 inches over the property line with your fence. I don't know if you've ever noticed that.
So, sorry, it's the fence is 1 inch over the property line?
It's actually 1.5 inches.
1.5 inches. Okay.
What can we do about that?
Well, I'm not too sure what you want to do about that.
All right, maybe we can figure that out down the road. But your tree, what is that, a crabapple tree?
Yep.
Over the summer, man, some of those crab apples were falling on my lawn and the leaves were coming on my lawn. Is there any way you could, walk around the fence and just kind of rake my lawn up and get that stuff out of there when it happens?
Not really interested in doing that, Brady.
Your wife's bird feeder. That looks like 10 years old.
What's wrong with the bird feeder?
There's nothing wrong with it. I just thought it looked old. I see it all the time and it catches my eye. I don't know. I was just thinking maybe she could paint it.
I don't really know how to answer that one, Brady. I'll speak to her about it.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
No, man. I just wanted to call and introduce myself. What do you do for a living?
I'm a writer.
Oh, I just saw all the tools in your backyard. I didn't know if you like to build things, if you were like a carpenter.
I do. It's not my vocation, but yep.
There's a lot of tools. Yeah. They catch my eye too when I walk out in the backyard.
Okay.
Is there a way you don't use them after 5? Because that saw you use is pretty loud.
The hand saw that I use is too loud?
Yeah. I'm a light sleeper, and I need to take my nap because I work nights.
I mean, I don't use it that often, so yeah, I suppose we could talk about that, Brady.
Well, I'm glad we're working together on this, man. Very glad.
Uh-huh.
I noticed on occasion your wife leaves the home wearing some pretty short dresses. I find it offensive. Is there any way you could keep her...
Okay, I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop you right there.
Just let me finish what
Brady?
I'm saying. No, Justin, is there any way you could have her, not whore up the neighborhood?
Okay, listen, you piece of shit. It's one thing to call me like tell me that the property fence is 1 inch over into your yard. It's another thing to ask me to rake up the leaves that fall into your yard, but you just called my wife a whore.
No,
listen to me, you should shut the up. Okay? If I see you anywhere near my house or my family, I swear to God, I'm going to take that saw, I'm going to cut your head off.
You are so defensive. I never said she was a whore. I said she was kind of whoring the neighborhood up with the way she looks.
One more word, and I call the police to come and arrest me after I murder you.
Justin, relax. My name is not Brady Burns. It's Brady D'Angelo. You're the victim of one of my Brady wake-up calls, which is a prank call, and that's compliments of your wife.
Are you?
Nobody's ever threatened to murder me during a Brady wake-up call. This is great.
So do I get to tell my wife that you were the one who called her a whore?
How much do you hate your new neighbors?
After this phone call, we're going to probably learn to get along just a little bit, okay?
The Brady Wake-Up Call. Weekdays at 7:20 and 9:20 on Classic Rock 96.5.